Is it the 4th of July? Nope. I just wanted to remind you that black people are Americans too. Hello and welcome to Voice of the Fat Mantis. You're watching the Black Report. That's right, draped in the American flag, I've decided to bring the blackness to you. This is the report where the Fat Mantis discusses all the wonderful things happening in Black Hollywood today. Now, what has happened recently in Black Hollywood that we could really talk about? Oh, right, Will Smith. So let's get into it. I know already I talked about it once and I didn't want to talk about it again. I knew this would be a time when people just overreact and constantly keep talking about it, never letting it die. And here it goes, it keeps escalating. Every day there's a new report. The Academy is having a meeting, deciding what they're going to do with Will Smith. And the answer at the end of every day is they don't know. They ultimately have no idea what they're doing. And this is true that it doesn't matter what color skin you are. You can get away with whatever you want as long as you're rich and you have money. That's basically the rule of thumb. So guys, remember, don't commit a crime or act a fool in public unless you got that cash below. If you're a very important celebrity, you get away with whatever you want. Now, that's not the major story because there's more stories to this. Now, what is going on? He quit the Academy, yada, 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 back and forth, whatever, showboating. The real incident going on is his issues with Jada, which continue to be public. The cuckold, indeed, because his own woman didn't have his back. She said he was acting a fool. She has publicly said this about this man. Oh my God. Is Jada Pinkett a Well, yeah. Is that news? Absolutely not. We already knew that. But the mere fact that she put him on a video, that's right, she put him on video. I think we have it. My producer is telling me we have it.
You know, Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't. Because you don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
This poor man, it's one thing for it to go down about your wife, but she should back him publicly at least. Come on, get it together. Now, obviously, I'm not going to take his black card for this, but you know what? I will be having your man card. Being a cuckold, doing a beta move like slapping someone over a little joke on stage, and now putting up with this shit publicly? Nah, bro. You have lost your man card. You've been beta this entire time. Going up on stage and slapping was a beta move in the first place. Well, shame on you. Jada, I guess she's hustling for her red table, red couch, red whatever show it is. She's hustling. And you know what? Here at the Fat Mantis, we do not knock someone's hustle. And this right here is a message to my man Chris Rock. Now, I see that right after everything went down, you sold a ton of tickets. The tickets to your comedy show were flying off the meat rack, if you will. And we were waiting to hear it. It was a week later. We're waiting to hear it. And the only thing you had to say about the infamous slap was, I'm still processing, so I'm not going to talk about it. You scared. You scared. You scared that Will Smith is somehow in your audience wearing a trench coat? He's waiting for you to talk about it so he can come back up and slap your ass again. Man up, my man. I understand. Whenever you see the class clown shutting the hell up, he's scared usually of a bully. Someone told him to shut the right person told him to shut the up, and he did. But I'm saying, Chris Rock, this is your job. This is your bread and butter. It is your job to deliver comedy. Even if you make fun of yourself, it was your duty to do that, and you failed. Epic fail, my friend. I'm ashamed of you. I had your back. I was going to bet on you if you guys ever went to brawling. Let me down. Psst. Now, what other things are affecting black people in Hollywood today? We could talk about the Batman. Oh, wait, there's nothing black going on in that movie. But we could talk about, well, television. I'll tell you, in terms of cancellations, not only did they destroy, probably 6 months ago, my beautiful Lovecraft country. That's right, they don't want to let black people hunt demons. That is strictly a white thing. Apparently, it's cultural appropriation if you let a black person be a demon hunter. And I also just found out that they canceled Black AF. If you guys don't know, that was pretty revolutionary for this channel, because I actually started to get noticed as soon as I reviewed it. And Black as Fuck tells us a very important story that's near and dear to my heart, which is why I'm so upset that it's canceled. It talks about the black experience, but one of those black experiences is the plight of the light skin. Yeah, there is a plight. It is rough for us. And so it's gone. So I have no voice anymore. So thank you, Hollywood. Apparently you can't be light-skinned and you can't hunt demons. That's how this country is, unfortunately. But is there anything else going on in the black world? Now, with it, or should I say without it, what is Netflix going to do? Does Netflix have a lot of blackness? I actually sat down and I started clicking away and I was looking for evidence of blackness on Netflix. And I'm like, where's the blackness? Where's the blackness? And the truth is, I did not really find it. Now, there's Bridgerton. That's black-ish. It's black adjacent. Let's call it black adjacent. That's right. It's a black adjacent show. I guess I'm not seeing a lot of things. Maybe my algorithm isn't tuned to it and they have some hidden gems. As we know, Netflix doesn't always report on things. They often don't advertise jack. They're like too powerful to advertise or something. Or they just have their heads up their asses. But in a much more entertaining, more important thing about black entertainment today, let's talk about Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is an FX show. I watch it on Hulu, but it is an FX show. It's one of the most important shows on television today, and it's also one of the best. Now, that's from my man, Childish Gambino, who I've always loved his rap career. I've loved everything he's done. And this show, where he plays the manager of an indie rapper, it has a star-studded cast. Love it, this show beyond belief. And it only just premiered its third season after a long wait. Apparently, the actors in it were off doing better things. They were doing bigger and better things in the world. And I love that. We see all these actors in all sorts of things, and more power to them and their success. They're winning awards, and they're, I don't know, they'll replace Will Smith. I guess we don't need him. But it premiered, and in usual fashion, Atlanta has a tendency, for the sake of the art of it is, because it really is an artistic black show, it goes off the road. You'll be following one story or one group of characters, and they'll have random episodes that go elsewhere. However, all having to do with the same important arc, the tale of the poor people of Atlanta. It's beautiful. And they told the tale in the opening episode of Atlanta, season 3, that I didn't even understand what I was watching. It didn't have any major characters, didn't have anyone we've ever seen before. It went on a tangent, made a lot of commentary. In terms of commentary, that show tends to be very critical of middle-class white people. And that gag remains, and trust me, that's a good gag. I was laughing my ass off. But at the end of it, I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I got the messages, but I didn't know what he was trying to do. And so I went to go see my good friend Anna and Pena, and I sat down with them and I was like, yo, did you see Atlanta? I don't get what's going on here. And I sat down with them, and halfway through the story, Anna goes, because I'm willing to watch it again, of course, and she goes, yo, that's the story of those kids. And I said, what? And I didn't know what she was talking about. And so apparently it's the story of the Hearts, I believe is the name. And that is a true story. Literally every aspect of it is a spin or a new take on an actual true story that happened. Unfortunately, the endings of the episode and the real life story are drastically different. It might be a spoiler. I'm not sure, you might see it coming, but it was amazing. And not only did I like it the first time, but I was like, what does it have to do with anything? It took me in a new direction. And what I gotta say is this show is freaking amazing. You guys need to get on it. That is I'm not going to say it's the blackest show on television, but I will say it's the most entertaining black show on television, that's for sure. But there you have it. Oh, before I leave, this might not have nothing to do with black people because the show just contains white people. But the girl from Plainsview, you know, that show about the girl who unfortunately via text encouraged her boyfriend to take his life. It's a sad, tragic story. Shouldn't it really be called The from Plainview? I don't know, it's just a thought. But you let me know what you're thinking about it. So please let me know down in the comments what type of black news you want to talk about. What type of stories have I missed? What should I do for my next Black Report? I'm going to try to do these guys probably once a month. And so there you have it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And keep supporting your Fat Mantis. Viewers like you make this possible. Well, until next time, ciao for now.